Hello everyone, hope you people are doing good. So in this video we are going to cover vocabulary part 7. So as I mentioned earlier, this is a separate series for vocabulary. So this series will continue for 45 sessions. So let us start this session. So the first root word is CEDE or CEED. So basically this root word means is go or yield, means um, if you go somewhere or if you try to yield something, you can say CEDE or CEED. So exceed, if you take some sample words, so here if you see exceed, here it contains two root words. So one is EX and another is CED. X means it is something like out or outstanding. So CED means go. So if you combine both of these, it is something like to go beyond the limits. So X means to go out, you can say. So exceed means to go beyond the limits. And coming to the next one, recede. So CED means it is going, it is a root word which means go. Re means it is root word which means back. So if you combine both of these, recede means to go back. Coming to the next word, accessible. In accessible, so basically CESS is a root word which means go. So accessible means, as we know, it is easily entered or approached or obtained. Coming to the synonyms, exceed means, as I mentioned, it is going beyond the limits or outperform. If you perform beyond the limits, it is exceed. So exceed means outgo or outperform. Transcend is a important word, you can mark this one. So transcend means if you perform exceptionally or outgo or go beyond the limits, so that means transcend. Surmount is also another important word. Surmount means if you go beyond the limits. Surmount and transcend are both are synonyms. Coming to the next word, recede. Recede means fall back. As I mentioned, fall back or move back or go back or retreat or withdraw. Coming to the antonyms, for exceed it is recede. Coming to the next root word, it is CEIVE or CEPT. So both means take only. So if you take some words, so it is accept. Accept means, as we know already, accept means it is to take a thing that is offered. So it is coming from the root word CEPT. So CEPT means root word which means take. So accept means to take a thing that is offered. Perceive derived from the root word CEIVE. CEIVE means it is take. Perceive means to take what? Notice of something. So PAR is another root word which means something related to vision. So perceive means it is to take notice of something. Coming to the next word, it is receive. Receive means to take something given. So receive is derived from two words. So it is basically CEIVE. CEIVE means to take, as I mentioned now, and RE is a root word which means back. So if you take something back, it is receive. Coming to the synonyms, perceive means comprehend or understand something. So this is important one, try to remember this one. Coming to the next one, CELER means fast. So if you see some of the words, see it is accelerate means to increase the speed of, as we know. So if you see here, we have CELER here. So that's why accelerate means to increase the speed of. Decelerate means to decrease the speed of. Now coming to the synonyms, for accelerate, it is induce is a synonym, quicken is also synonym, rush is a synonym, and stimulate, these are synonyms. Coming to the antonyms, accelerate means to go in a fast manner, so opposite will be slow down or decelerate. Coming to the next root word, it is CENTI or CENT. CENT or CENTI means it is 100 or 100th. So centennial means it is 100th anniversary. For example, if you see here, CENT means it is something related to 100. And as I mentioned earlier, ENN means it is something related to years. So if you combine both of these, Centennial means it is 100th anniversary. And centimeter means it is 100th of meter, because centi means 100th or 100th. So 100th of meter is centimeter. Next one is century. Century means 100 years. Coming to the synonyms, centennial synonyms will be centenary. Now coming to the next word, it is centro. Centro means it is something related to center. For example, if you see some words, egocentric. Egocentric means self-centered. So if you see here, centric means centered here. Ego means it is self-centered, or you can say only they are centric about ego, means they are selfish persons or egoist, you can say. Means they always think about self nature only. Next one is eccentric. Eccentric means not having a common center or not according to the norm. So eccentric is a very important word. You can make a special note of this one. So basically eccentric means if a person is eccentric, you can say that that person is different from the common man, means that person behaves in a odd way. So that's what eccentric means. Eccentric, you can say synonyms as odd, strange, bizarre. So these are some of the meanings for eccentric. This is an important word. You can make a special note of this one. Now coming to the next one, centrifugal. Centrifugal means it is something moving outward from a center. So basically centrifugal is derived from centri. Centri means something related to center. Fugal means it is something related to away. So centrifugal means it is moving away from the center. Now coming to the synonyms for egocentric. Egocentric means, as I mentioned earlier, so that person is always selfish nature. So always they think about themselves only. So selfish is one synonym and self-centered is another synonym. Coming to the next one, for eccentric. Eccentric means odd or strange. So they are generally not conventional. Conventional means you are common, but unconventional means you are completely different from the common. Unusual, you are different from the usual, so it is unusual. And another synonym is bizarre. Another synonym is idiosyncratic. Idiosyncratic is very important one. You can make a special note of this one. And coming to the antonyms, egocentric synonym will be selfish, so opposite will be selfless, means you always think about others. And altruist. Altruist is an important word, as I mentioned previously also. Altruist means a person who is who loves mankind or who thinks about others. Philanthropist. Philanthropist means, as I mentioned earlier, phil means it is something related to love. Anthro means something related to man. So if you love humankind, it is philanthropist. Now coming to the antonyms for eccentric. For eccentric, it is something related to odd and strange is the synonym. So obviously opposite will be concentric or normal or standardized. Now coming to the next root word, cerebro or cerebr, means it is something related to brain. For example, if you see cerebral, cerebral means it is pertaining to brain, means it is related to brain. So if you see here, we have CEREBRO here, so it means something that is related to brain. Cerebrate means it is to use the brain. Cerebrospinal is derived from two root words, that is cerebro means it is something related to brain, spinal means it is something related to spinal cord. So cerebrospinal means it is pertaining to the brain and spinal cord. Now coming to the synonyms, for cerebral, synonym will be intellectual, because cerebral means it is related to brain, intellectual is also related to brain. Now coming to the cerebral, opposite will be emotional. Coming to the next one, CERT, it is, you can make a special note of this one. CERT is a root word which means sure. So if you take some words, ascertain, if you see here, ascertain means here we have CERT. Ascertain means you say that something is true, or to find out something with certainty. So means you find something as a true. Ascertain means that is you made something as a true. Certain means being absolutely sure, as we know already this one. Now coming to the next one, certify means as we see in the real time scenario also, in our real time scenario also we see that this is to certify that this person belongs to somewhere. Means here certify means you are making a statement that something is true. So that is the meaning of this one. And coming to the synonyms, ascertain means synonyms will be assure, check, control, determine, all are synonyms. Now coming to the next one, chromo or chromato. It is a make a special note of this one. So basically meaning of this one is color, or it is something related to color or pigment. So achromatic. Achromatic means without color. So if you see here achromatic, so this is derived from two root words. So one is a means without, so I mentioned in our first class I believe, and chrome means it is something related to color. So if you combine both of these, achromatic means without color, chromium means it is a blue white metallic element, and chromatics means it is a study of color, because CHROM means it is something related to color. Okay, so I hope today we have learned some words. So basically we try to cover only 15 minutes only per session, so that you will not get confused, and always try to remember English words through root words only. It will be very easy, and it will help in option elimination also. And once this series completes, I will start previous year question solving, and so that I will mention how root words help in option elimination there also. So that's about this session, guys. So I hope you people like this session. So if you please like this session, please like it, share it, and subscribe it. Bye bye, thank you, take care.